Okay, so I decided to do my long-term project on religious freedom. The meaning of this and the introduction is religion is referred to as the right to choose for oneself of the religion they choose to be involved with and worship, while doing so without any type of interference. Religious freedom has always been deemed a controversial study within everyone, yet it can play a vigorous role today. Since many people often want to practice all kinds of religions, I believe there should be ways for people to achieve this goal of practicing their religion of choice. The issues that come with this are there seems to be such negative aspects to this type of ordeal simply because people will always think that the religion they practice ought to be the one that everyone else should follow. Violent acts that are being committed in a certain religion can be accountable for different shapes and forms. Some countries take religion into play when there are armed terrorists that try and make their case to justify atrocities, including acts such as mass executions, torture, and enslavement, and so on. Religion can make us do things we wouldn't normally do, simply because our religion mitigates it in their beliefs. Then when we believe, we are opted to doing it. Thomas Paine also plays a role in this. Thomas Paine had mentioned religion many times in his writing. He had believed that his mind was his own church. He also mentions that he does not mean by his declaration to condemn those who believe otherwise. They have the same right to their belief as I have to mine. But it is necessary to the happiness of man that he be mentally faithful to himself. Infidelity does not consist in believing or in disbelieving. It consists in professing to believe what he does not believe. This statement explains that everybody has the right to practice what they want, if it makes one happy. As well with what Paine says, you must stay faithful to oneself, and also meaning faithful to what you practice. Age of Reason and Religion. Religion and the Age of Reason can go into the same category, basically because they both are about religious aspects. But we must accept the fact that there is more than just one religion on this earth. It would be nice for everyone to just comply and face the fact that we do not have to judge others for what they believe in. But the Age of Reason goes into depth about religion, and people were iffy when it came to the beliefs. Even when Christianity came into play, people who believed in that certain religion, they were susceptible of God and all of the teachings that had come with it. The U.S. also plays a key role in this as well. The model that is used in America's religious freedom is a great invention, as the world can use it as a great example since we are more of the accepting countries. A downside we have had in religion is during the American Revolution years. since Puritans had hanged Quakers from trees since they would practice their faith. In the period right before the American Revolution, half of the evangelical Baptist preachers in Virginia had been imprisoned for their preachings. To me, I believe we are more of the understanding countries to deal with religion. I say this because we have so many ethnicities here that we are more susceptible to letting others practice what they would like to. As to other countries that may just have a significant race or ethnic group that all practice the same religion and are more judgmental and biased to those who may want to practice outside of their standards. The fight for religious freedom. I believe there will always be a fight for religion, not just in America, but all around the world. As to me, there should be able to be more religious freedom because everybody deserves to practice what they feel most comfortable with, not just go with a religion that everybody is behind. I believe religions will be more easily accepted, since some people may want to test the waters out and steer a different path than what their parents or family have practiced in the past.